Hello, if you're watching this, that means you're either interested in booking a Carnival cruise or you have already done so. This is just a quick tutorial video on how to navigate the carnival.com website and a few tips and tricks. If you haven't already, go ahead and create your account and sign up with an email that you check regularly. Then once you have your account set up, you can go ahead and log in. This is what your login will look like. And here you get to your cruise manager. So you're going to see some shore excursions or any kind of promotional items here that they want you to go ahead and book. So just take your time through the website. Don't rush, because everything on here is, marketing. They want you to purchase. But a couple of things that I want you to make sure that you look at. I wish I could log into the online check-in, but since this one is so far out, it's not available yet. But in your online check-in, take your time through that. That is where you're going to check if you want the beds pushed together or if you want them apart in twins. It just depends on who you're traveling with and how you want your room set up. You're also going to pick your time that you're going to board the ship. There's going to be what's called priority boarding, and the diamonds and the platinum card holders will board first. There's also another group that will board first, and it's the ones who purchase Faster to the Fun. So since we're going to talk about that already, let me go to shore excursions. Faster to the Fun is for anyone who wants to pay for priority boarding. I always purchase it for multiple reasons. For one, I want to get there quickly, but two, you just pass all of the lines and all of the craziness that you will encounter when you are about to board the ship. So be patient if you haven't purchased Faster to the Fun, because you will be in line for a while, and that's okay. They do a good job and they keep you entertained, and you'll get through there, I promise. Everybody wants to get on the ship, and everybody will get on the ship that's in line, so they won't close the gates at all. It's $89.95 for the entire cabin, not per person. So the difference in all of the different shore excursions is, say, let's go to Cozumel real quick. This is going to be per person. So what I do is I purchase Faster to the Fun. That gets me priority boarding, and it also on ports that have tenders, which is also called a water taxi, but you'll hear the word tender. So that in Grand Cayman, the water is too shallow for the ships to actually pull up to the port. So all these different companies, the local companies and the boats, they're going to come out and they're going to pick up all of the guests and take them back to shore. And that's kind of a process too. If you haven't purchased Faster to the Fun or a Carnival excursion and you're not Diamond or Platinum, you're going to be waiting a while. It's kind of like a lottery type thing. You get the first come, first serve. You'll get stickers and you'll be in groups, and it's a process. If you've never done the process, it's okay to go try the process once and see if it's for you. If not, then there's ways around it. If you don't want to do a shore excursion, which Grand Cayman, you don't have to. You can get off the ship, and there's plenty to do at the port city when you get off the ship. There's a lot of shopping and restaurants and just places you can walk to. But if you say you wanted to go to 7 Mile Beach, you can either book a shore excursion through Carnival or a couple of other sites that I would recommend. I hardly ever book through Carnival because they're so high priced, but that's just me. Some people want the security of booking with Carnival. Carnival says if you book an excursion through them, they will never leave you at the port. So say you're on an excursion and you're in a taxi and the car breaks down. If you're on a Carnival excursion, they will wait for you. It's kind of a walk of shame when you're walking to the ship because everybody's looking out the window waiting to see who the dock runners are, because you're running to the dock or running to the ship. So the ship runners, it's kind of funny, but it happens. But if you're in your own car that you rent and it breaks down, the ship will leave. It will not wait. So that's the difference in the shore excursions. Booking with Carnival, you have the assurance that if something happens while you're in the city, the ship won't leave you. So that's their guarantee. It is a little bit pricier. So I hardly ever book through Carnival. I book through my own site, and I just get back to the ship about 2 hours early before departure, and there's no worries. So that's the difference in that. So when you get to Grand Cayman, if you have purchased Faster to the Fun, you will be the first one off the ship. If you are a diamond or a platinum card holder, you will be the first off the ship. If you've purchased a Carnival excursion, you will be first off the ship. If not, then it's best just to take your time eating breakfast and mosey on down to the area where they tell you to come about 10:30, 11 o'clock, because then the madness has passed and you can get on a tender and go to shore and have a great time. The main one that I usually do book in Grand Cayman is I love the Stingray Encounter. It's worth every single penny. I just promise you, it's a great experience. There's so many different things to do there, and it's so much fun. Cozumel, you don't even have to book an excursion here. You can if you want to. There's so many different things you can do, but the port city in Cozumel is beautiful, and there's so many different shops and restaurants and lots of action and just things you can do and hang out. And there's even an area where there's sand with chairs where you can lay out. So it's a beautiful port. I know some people are scared of Mexico, so the safety is, it's called the Port City, and when you walk off the ship in Cozumel, you'll actually walk off the ship. You won't take a tender or anything. You walk through one of the gift shops, and this area is surrounded by a fence. And as long as you're within that fence, you are safe. You are under American protection, USA's protection in that fence. Yes, you still have to go through the Mexican customs, and there's going to be drug dogs that, you just walk past them. If they detect anything, they'll stop you. But as long as you stay in that area and not go across the street or anything like that, you're going to be fine. However, I never stay there. I did when I was first nervous about it, but now I know Cozumel so well. The people are wonderful. They want you there. They want your money. So they're going to be really nice to you. And Cozumel's an island. It's not the mainland. So all the drug cartel and the bad press that you're going to hear about are at border towns around Texas and California. They're not even near the Yucatan state. So you're going to be okay, I promise. Anyway, that's my spill on Cozumel. It's beautiful. I love it. You'll go there every time if you are leaving from Galveston, just about every time. Ocho Rios, Jamaica, beautiful. You don't have to book. Actually, I would always book something in Ocho Rios. There's so many fun things to do in Ocho Rios that you need to go out and see the beautiful country of Jamaica. Don't just limit yourself. It is gorgeous. It is a third world country, just like all of the other ones. So, be aware of that. This is a really fun adventure, Dunn's River Party Cruise. It's a lot of fun. So Dunn's River is where you'll climb rocks. So you would want to take some water shoes. It's just a lot of fun. Jamaica's beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's go back to the main area. So if you were to purchase a drink package now, let's click on it. It's going to give you a discount right now. It already adds a gratuity, so you don't have to tip even if it says tip on your slip. Just like if you're at a restaurant and you're about to pay, it'll have an area where you can tip. You've already paid them if you have the Cheers package or the Bottomless Bubbles. You don't have to tip again. You can if you want to, but what I do is I slide them a $1 bill. I take a lot of $1 bills, and that $1 bill per drink will go so far. They will remember you, they'll call you by name. It's wonderful. So you don't have to purchase those at all. But if you do, it's cheaper to do it before you board the ship. Let's go back to I don't know how I got away from okay, here we are, Cruise Manager. So sorry. Okay, so there's your online check-in. Here's where you will print your documents. Once it's time, you can print your boarding passes and your luggage tags. So if I were to print my luggage tag right now, let's see what it pulls up. Okay, you scroll down, it's going to be your actual luggage tag. So I have a porthole window, that's why I'm on deck 1, but you can see that it provides 2 different ones. They're the same thing, so just print out as many as you need, and I actually use packing tape, and I could do a quick video on how to do that later. I don't buy little holders for them at all. Okay, so this is where you'll print your boarding passes as well. What else? Oh, cruise cash. You can purchase cash beforehand, bar cash if you want to not purchase the Cheers package and you want to pay per drink. This is a great way to do it. You can go ahead and purchase cash, bar cash, and I always buy this for my daughters. That way they can go and get their pictures done and pick them out and pay for them through their account, through your your Sail and Sign account. So let's see what that looks like. So your Sail and Sign account, you'll get a card. So the first cruise you sail on, it's going to be a blue card. The second, through about your 3rd or 4th, it's going to be red, and then gold, platinum, and diamond. I'm almost a platinum. I'm so excited. But this is what it's going to look like. This Sail and Sign card is basically everything you need. So this is what you pay for things with. If you go up and you need, you order a Coke, or you need towels, or you need anything, they're going to ask to see your Sail and Sign card. I wear this on a lanyard. Most everyone wears lanyards, just because you don't want to, not everybody has pockets all the time. So you get a good lanyard before you get on board. They do sell them on the ship, but they're a little bit more expensive if everything's more expensive on the ship. This is a good picture to see. So you can use this kiosk if you ever need to add money to your account, or you need to cash out money from your account. You can use these little kiosks. It's usually in the atrium somewhere, because the line for customer service is going to, or guest relations is probably going to be pretty long. And if you're not platinum or diamond, you're going to have to wait in that line. So you'll see. When you get on board, you'll want to download, you could actually download this now. This is called the Carnival Hub app. It will do a countdown for you. Once you step foot on the ship and you put your phone in airplane mode, this app will become active. So it will give you all the events for the day. You can check your account to see how much money you spent or how much money you have left. You can order internet through here. You can cancel internet through here. You can do just about anything on this app. For an upcharge, you can actually chat on this app. So if you don't want to purchase the internet, you can use the chat feature on the app and get in contact with the people that you're cruising with. So I think it's like $5 or something like that. It's fairly affordable. So let's go back here and I'll show you. I think I already showed you the internet packages, but the social is $6.80 a day. If you purchase that, you can send like Facebook messages or direct messages through Instagram. So that's another way to contact the people that you're cruising with. If you don't want it at all and you don't want the Hub app chat, then you can go old school like we used to do, and we leave notes. We have a dry erase board that we would put on our door, and we would leave notes, hey, we're going here, or we'd leave notes on the mirror. So you can do it so many different ways. If you want to completely unplug, you totally can. I really think that's all that I have to show you, but there's so many different things that you can do. And they'll have specials here if you want to keep checking back. See, right now it says limited availability, reserve now. This is one that they want you to do. Here's your 10% on your beverage packages. So all different things. If you wanted to, if it say it's your birthday or it's someone you're traveling with birthday, you can have them decorate your room right here, stateroom decorations. There's so many different things that you can do for your cruise to make it just amazing. And actually, you don't even have to spend any money on any of this, and you will have an amazing time. You don't have to purchase excursions. You don't have to get drink packages, because you're going to have unlimited filtered water, unlimited iced tea, unlimited juice drinks, unlimited milk, so kids can still have some things to drink. They don't have to have sodas this whole week if you don't want them to. You don't have to have alcohol if you don't want alcohol. So you don't have to purchase any of this. But it's there if you want to, because they can bundle it up and save you a little money. If you are going to set up your account online, you will use a credit card or debit card. However, when the online process happens, I don't set up my account online at all. I actually go to Kroger and I purchase a $100 gift card, and I actually buy, it depends on if I have my kids going with me or not. If I have my children with me, then I will purchase a couple more $100 gift cards, just because when I set up my online account, that's the money that I can spend on the ship. So I don't have to, it doesn't come out of my checking account or my credit card on the last night. So the last night is when you have to settle up, you know, settle out, settle up. So that's where it's going to come out of your account. So if you already have the money in a gift card on your account, then you've watched it on the Hub app. So there's not going to be any money that comes out of your account. If you prepay your gratuities, there's nothing coming out. There's no surprises. I've learned that by experience. Also, when you go to shore, I do the Dave Ramsey method. So I have an envelope and I write Cozumel, and I put $100 in ones and fives, and that's what I take on that particular island. Whatever I don't use, I put into the next port's envelope. So I could be going into which one is this one? I could be going into I think the next port was Grand Cayman with $150, or I could be going in with just $100, because I never get into that last envelope. If it's not time for me to open that envelope, I don't touch it. That's there for a reason. I even put money in envelopes for the porters. I put $2 per bag in an envelope, and I say embarkation porter. That means it's for the baggage handlers when I'm getting onto the ship. And then I have debarkation porters, an envelope for them as well. I know how many bags we're carrying, so that's how much money I put in there. $2 per bag, they're good to go. That's just what works for me. You don't have to use that, but that's just some tips and tricks on how to save some money and not have any surprises the last night of your cruise, and just have a great time. If you have any more questions, just give me a call or send me a text, and I'll be glad to I'll be glad to answer them for you. Thank you for watching.